Welcome back to Game Quest. I'm Mike.
And I'm Tony.
And there's a lot going on right here, so I think the prudent thing to do is talk to our associate slash basically boss supervisor person, Harry, and ask him how we can contribute.
Yeah, let's just poke him and see what's going on.
Harry, I'm here to help. What did you... Yeah!
What?
Ow, you idiot. Don't talk to me when I'm fighting. I lost the fight because of you. That's what you get for not paying attention. I think I hurt myself. Shoot, I'm gonna swipe that new Robo if I don't stop him. Harry, let me help. But you don't even have a Robo. Ah, yeah, that's right.
That face.
Custom Robo is slightly special. Let me borrow your Robo. I'll use that to fight. That won't work. I've already done my eye scan registration. I'm the only one who can use it. Wait, how are we supposed to get a secondhand junked Robo if that's the case?
Wait.
Eye scan registration?
Well, I guess basically you probably,
There's no time to explain.
can wipe the registry somehow, but...
Hello? Can I go now?
No.
I mean, if you two are just gonna fight amongst yourselves, you don't really need me here.
I mean, I guess that's fair, but also screw you. You have to stay here.
Man, even the crooks are making fun of us. If only you had a Robo. A Robo.
You mean like this?
I love how there's literally an arrow pointing to it. You can't make this shit up, folks. What's this box? Huh? There's a button on the back. Better press it. Better ask Harry. Better forget it. Better ask Harry.
Yeah, let's ask Harry. He seems like a wealth of knowledge.
Better ask Harry. Hey, Harry. What's this? Hey, that's the custom Robo we're trying to protect.
Oh, so if I just take this and leave? The burglars fail by default?
I don't think take this and leave is the correct option. I think maybe take it back over towards Linda, maybe? But,
Well, I mean...
custom Robo? What?
I never specified which direction
This?
you'd be leaving in.
Yeah. Use that Robo and fight. Register it to yourself with a quick eye scan registration. What?
We just went through this, bro.
Just press that button while looking into the sensor. Now, hurry up and dive.
Well, if Harry's telling us to do it...
Dive? Shut up and press the button on the Robo Cube.
Oh, his
Okay,
frustration
sheesh.
gives me life.
Hey, it's starting to buzz. Look at, like, this is one of the best up-close things we had of the protagonist so far. That is the most I am a JRPG character costume I've seen in a while. Alright, now you control that Robo. Let's beat this guy up.
Okay.
Hurry up and get to it. I was hoping for some more love and support on your part, Harry. Maybe we should have talked to I'm joking. Think about this, kid. You sure you want to go up against me, even though you've never used a custom Robo? This wise guy thinks he's tough just because he got lucky against me. Well, don't be scared. He'll be weak from our fight. Even you should be able to beat him. Now listen, your Robo will shoot out from the Robo Cannon on the left side. Robo Cannon?
I love
The
the
machine
look on
that
his
shoots
face.
out the Robo Cube. The Robo Cube transforms once it's been fired. Once the Robo Cube counts down to 0, it completes its transformation. After that, press the B button to fire your gun. Use your gun to blam 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 your enemy's energy down to 0 and you win. Use the control stick to zoom around.
Oh my god.
And use the B button to fire. You got it? So this game comes at you with a lot of information all at once, and it doesn't let up for a while, just to let you know. There's just a lot to communicate about its characters and its setting, and about the stuff that's going on and the controls. And I'm not sure, I think I got it.
Yeah, I think I got it.
I think I got it. Man, I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Right, I'll just say it again.
Oh, man.
Now listen. It's great, because, like, Harry is notorious. He's like a walking tutorial for large parts of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great, because there are some where, like, there's one where you can straight up say, I wasn't listening, and he's like, you weren't listening. This is important, need to know information. I'm going to repeat myself out of spite. Got it. Good. The fight's made him weak. You'll do just fine. Zoom, 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 bang, bang.
Oh, yeah. Some actual combat. This should be good.
So this is our Robo, the Ray 01. Nothing really special or interesting to talk about here. I'm not going to go too deeply into stuff as like this. Like you could just to like let you know how the game goes. There is the customized Robo thing. There's partner data for if you're in a match where you have more than one person. You can look at what your opponent's doing. In this case, he's pretty much the same as me, except for he has a Splendor model instead of a Ray 01. Then there's the Holosseum data, which will let you know what the battlefield you're about to look on fight looks like. And things like obstacles, potential hazards that can cause damage, that sort of thing. There's the strategic advice one where it talks about like certain tactics and things that have been brought up. In this case, the basic thing is you want to make your opponent's health go to 0 before you, and there's a thing called a Robo Cannon, which is basically what Harry just told us. And then the start battle button.
I find it amusing. It's like, oh, hey, the top secret like thing that we've been working on, the Ray 1, and you're just like,
these are the Robo Cannons. So you point in the direction of the cube is where you start the fight in. So I'm the red cube, and the enemy is the blue cube, and I will now shoot. And you can do stuff like, oh no, he's using things against me. I'm just basically walking and shooting because those are the only instructions I've been given at this point in the game.
Ah, how dare he.
I mean, I can do more because I have, again, beaten this and other custom Robo games. I'm just trying to keep this within the scope of what the tutorial has said so everyone at home and Tony, who's sitting next to me, can keep up with the action. And I'm already jumping, so I've broken that rule already.
Zoom, 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 bang, bang, bang. Also jump.
But yeah, there's two statuses you'll notice. There's the hit status, which means you're vulnerable, and the down status, well, free statuses, sorry. So he's vulnerable, now he's down, and while he's down, I can just shoot him without consequence, but then there's rebirth, where they're transparent for a second, and while it's happening, they're invincible.
Ah.
And I just won the fight.
Well, that was easy.
I mean, this is the tutorial, basically. I haven't even been told how to use all of my powers.
And he totally, like, performs, like, stances and stuff while he wins victories. Good to know.
Data has been saved. Good work. Oh, one of the police guys just blew it. Go over there and clean up his mess.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, come on. I just knocked that loser out. Don't I deserve a break?
No.
All right. Listen up. That guy ought to be worn out from his fight, too. If you listen to my advice, you should be able to beat him. Use the R button to fire bombs and use the L button to launch an attack pod. Firing your pod doesn't stop you from being able to move freely. Run at your opponent and keep on pressing the L button. Use the R button to drop the bombs and use the L button to blast the pod. Got it?
I thought I had it, but I
don't. Thought I had it, but I don't. What happened? You're right. One more time. Just for people at home, I have tested every one of these dialogue options. From what I remember across the entire game, Harry has a different overreaction for every dialogue choice that is not the correct one for a given situation like this. Oh, got it. Okay, one more thing. If you get caught in your own pod blast, you'll take damage. Drop the bomb! Blast the pod!
I love being encouraged to inflict violence upon people.
So you might notice that we're fighting a giant gorilla.
Ah, yes.
So we'll go down to opponent data. This is a metal ape.
It's literally a metal ape.
It's a grappler model. Coliseum data, I think we're still on the basic, yeah.
Alright, it's fight time. Blast off.
And I'm not just mashing buttons for my health over here. You'll notice the little loading bar on the side of the thing. On the side of the cube, I'll next time, and I'll make sure it gets. I'll like mention it or make sure that I mention it. But
Ah, nice. He was trying to charge you. You are a quick little guy, aren't you?
Yep. Well, I'm a Shining Fighter right now. It's not the best thing, but the Shining Fighter is the basic model. The other ones are based off of the Metal Grappler, like this. Is like slower, and it can hit harder with like certain abilities, but it also takes less damage.
Ah. Nice.
And it's one of the models that I would in no way ever pick on my own if the game wouldn't force you to for the sake of like a tutorial or something.
The Metal Grappler? Or
Metal Grappler.
Ah.
I mean, Shining Fighter is okay. It's one of those things where it's just like, it's not particularly bad at anything, but it's not particularly good at anything either.
Ah, I see.
Anyway, you saw the bombs, which were the arcing thing in this case, and the pods, which is the scooty things.
Yeah.
And this match. And of course, there are different guns that basically will fire differently, do more or less damage, have more or less different ranges and effectiveness or whatever, different pods, different bombs, different bodies, which give you different, say, movement options. We lost another cop! Take the next guy. Huff, huff. The police squad ain't nothing. Still, I did break a sweat. He looks pretty tired. If you listen to my advice, you should be able to win. Try using the A button to jump. You can do an air dash twice with the Robo you're using. Just press the A button during a jump. You can charge with the X button. You'll be able to knock down your opponent with one hit. Oh, it's the X button. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I have beaten this, just been a little bit. The Robo can't move when it's down because the systems need to reboot. Use the A button to jump and the X button to charge. Crash! Got it? Sure, I guess. You guess? That's it. I'm saying it all over again.
I like how Harry's pushing off his work for us, but like he's going out of his way to make sure we have all the information we need.
Well, I mean, Harry also just basically took a bit of psychic trauma from losing a Robo battle.
Well,
You only do a charge when you're on the ground. Won't work in the air. Jump and crash!
is that what happens when you lose? You take psychic trauma?
I mean, what you're doing when you're diving, I think it explains it later on, but you're basically, in a way, psychically possessing the Robo a little bit. So when you're in there, you're getting punched in the brain when your Robo takes damage.
Oh.
Which is why they're weaker when we're fighting them, even though they have full health post-battle. And opponent data, this is, oh yeah, another Splendor. It's just the same stuff. Except he has... Wait, no, I think that is just a regular bomb thing. Is it the same one that we have? No, he has a different bomb pod.
Ah.
Coliseum is still basic? Yeah, okay.
Right. Let's kill them all.
A fun way to do this is to manipulate the cannons and try and end up in the same place.
Ah.
And then you mash the buttons. And then you'll note that I'm here for... I shot him on accident. There we go. And now he's down. Now he's bombed.
Ah. This doesn't look like it's going to turn out well for him.
You're invincible while dashing was the thing I was going to say, and then I accidentally bombed myself.
That's interesting. Just... Oh, that also does damage.
Oh, yeah. No, it does a lot of damage.
That does a lot of damage. I wasn't paying attention to the numbers before, but wow. You now have access to the Twin Flank Pod F. Go visit a parts generator.
Well, I think you still need some work, but well done. There goes another one! The police squad's not doing a thing! Hey, last one! Before you take him on, go over to the parts generator and get yourself some new parts. Parts generator? I'll explain later. Just stand in front of it and press the A button. You'll get a new part, one you can use right away. There's one more guy left. You can do it.
Meanwhile, he's just sitting there going like, oh man, I just basically had to fight the cops. I need a breather.
Customize Robo. By the way, you can pause and come to this menu anytime. Standard pod.
There it is.
Twin Flank F. Deploys one pod left. Destroys two pods at a time. Blows target back at a low trajectory. Using a wall separates you and your foe. I can't remember if this is one of the hilarious ones that I love using.
Ah.
It might be, but I could be wrong.
Well, let's find out.
Oh, that's interesting. When you stand close to him or whatever, you can see him basically like he's looking elsewhere, but then you stand here, he looks down at the dead bodies.
Oh. Wait, are they dead?
Did you get any new parts for the parts generator? There's just one more guy left. I'm counting on you. Okay. Hey, buddy. What happened here? I turned my back for 1 second, all of my men get wiped out. I'm worn out, but we need that Robo. The last guy's exhausted. It should be easy as cake. Still, you'd better listen to my advice.
Oh, Harry, don't worry.
Use the control stick to change the direction of the Robo cube when it launches.
Oh, hey, this information.
When the cube hits the ground, the number shows how long it needs to charge for the transformation. Speed transfer, tap the controller buttons rapidly. Transform for your opponent, you get to attack first. Use the control stick to A Robo K. You want to shoot and tap the cannons. Got it?
What do you think?
What do you think? Don't ask me! Right, I'll say it again. In case it's not completely obvious to the good people who watch this video, I absolutely adore this series. And if this sequence alone basically hasn't convinced you, I'm not sure what to say. And this is a big guy who I believe is a metal grappler. Yeah, this is Metal Bear.
Metal Bear.
Oh yeah, here we get some new weapons. This is a 3-way gun, a standard F-pod, a feint F-pod, feint pod F. You deploy 2 pods at one time, blows target scatter, it scatters pods around. It's fascinating. Anyway.
Start battle. Here we go.
Don't you dare run from me. And you'll note that mine is going to come out here faster than his.
And so it begins his torture.
You dealt damage. How dare you deal damage? Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. I think there are some that have like a thing where they take more damage while they're down or something. Or they take less damage while down. There's a bunch of differences between the models. There are several different models.
Ah. Ooh, got you in the face with that one.
That won't help him.
Oh, did he just stick a bird on you?
The answer to that question is not quite.
That's
Oh,
just the
hey,
way his
you're a little
pod
close
looks,
to
right?
it.
And KO. You win.
Time to style on this guy's dead body. You now have access to the 3-way gun. Go visit a parts generator. That man landed directly on his neck. Okay, we got all of them. Not half bad.
Alright, so we should be able to wipe the registry on this thing and give it back, correct? Because how else could we get a junker if that's not an option?
You okay, Harry? When did you get here? What? Did you hit your head? Listen, the reason you got beaten is you're not properly trained. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You need to get out of the mercenary business. Start studying, get yourself a Class A license, and join the police squad. Oh, don't start on that again. I told you I wouldn't be caught in one of those tacky uniforms. Look, I'll pay all your exam fees. It won't cost you a dime. Come on, what do you say? It's not about the money. I just don't like studying.
You tell her, Harry.
Captain Mira, we've sent the criminals over to HQ. We ought to head back there ourselves. Can't believe we needed help from those bounty hunters.
Rude.
I'll make sure all the police squad members present in this travesty will hit the training room hard. Captain Mira, we should get back to HQ. I'll be waiting at the front gate. See you, Harry. I'll be working late, so don't wait up for me. Get some sleep. And keep yourself warm when you go to bed. You don't want to catch a cold.
Your sister's nice.
She always treats me like I'm a kid.
Ooh, rude.
There are two equally spicy responses here. Oh man, I think this one's the correct answer.
Yeah.
I can't remember if this one insinuates that Mira is a dude or that basically Roy is his brother.
Huh.
But this one is hilarious because he mentioned wanting to date his older sister at the lab earlier.
Oh yeah.
Your girlfriend? You! No! Jeez, what's wrong with you? She's my older sister. You look nothing alike. She actually has, like, good looks and charisma.
Indeed.
And competence. She got all the good genes. Harry, are you hurt? Linda. Yeah, I'm okay. Never felt better. By the way, Harry, who is this? I've never seen him before. Is he new? No, he's got a taste to be a great commander someday. Still, he's got a long way to go.
A long way to go.
No, I totally agree, Linda. You're so observant like that. It's incredible. A great commander. Sheesh. Say, Harry. I got an idea. How about letting him use our new Robo, Rayo 1? He adapted to it pretty quickly. I like to gather some data on his usage and control integration. What, this guy? He's not really, you know, with us. He came by today looking for work. The chief doesn't want to hire him, though. Oh, really? I'll recommend that Ernest hire him myself, then. Can't wait to see his face. So we can go ahead and take this Rayo 1? Sure, go ahead. Of course. He's already registered it, so only he can use it right now. Dang, if only I made eye contact with it first.
Weren't you injured from your last battle?
You also didn't have the excuse of not having a Robo.
Yeah.
Might argue, great, that's just fine. By the way, what's your name?
Actually, yeah, we have been going out with
another great question I completely forgot to ask. Huh? Oh, nothing. Come on, tell her your name.
We have been going by without a name up until this point, haven't we?
I believe previously I named him American.
Oh, that explains that save file.
I'll tell you what, we will discuss this off camera, and when we come back, our character will have a name next time on GameQuest.
Alright. Next time.